Hey guys, Kelly Rose here. So I want to share this tweet, but really fucked up situation. Really difficult to explain, but I'm gonna do it anyways because we're all friends here, and I've only told my closest friends, and now you too. But so this girl named Emily, we dated for a week. She was perfect to me, like she was a gift from above. Beautiful girl, smart, clever, funny, beyond get out funny. But anyways, she she liked to flirt with guys in front of me, and I found it to be disrespectful to our relationship. I don't mind that she's flirting with other guys, but to do it right in front of me, and I'm like, sorry, I got cough, But to do it right in front of me is disrespectful, beyond disrespectful, and we can all vote. Considering that she lives 3 days away from me, 3 day trip, it was kind of hard, But I believe, like, if you truly like someone, you make it work. So she's finally, I told her, I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't be with you. I can't take another heartbreak. And besides that, overall, I have a boyfriend. It's not like I just got one. I've been dating Corey for like I think a week now. I don't know. I don't really keep track of those things because it's not a big deal to me. But I don't like cheating in relationships. You know, I like a relationship to be something like it's not that bad. You want to be able to remember the good from it. So, anyways, she ends up she's like, well, you were my first love. You were my first love because I was the first girl she's ever dated, and I was the first person she came out to. Okay. I still want to be her best friend. Like we were close. But I'm tired. He would stay up all night just kicking and talking. But she was saying I was her first love and how she can't live without me and stuff. But she said she was gonna kill herself, and I take that stuff really seriously because when I was in my 7th grade, which is the middle of middle school or junior high, I got really depressed because 6th grade was a terrible year, awful summer. I lost everyone that I considered to be my friend. I lost a lot of people in my life that I actually cared about. I lost a lot of things, and it wasn't as much as what I did. It was more fate to bring me low. But it brought me so low that I tried bringing myself up by going over to guys and trying to get acceptance for my body, because I was super uncomfortable with my body. I thought being accepted by a guy and learning what's wrong with my body, I can change that. So I started sending inappropriately pictures to a guy that I trusted, and I was really depressed. I had to go to Lewis, and then Lewis is the rival middle school. I went there. I was pretty much hated because everyone, ooh, I don't like the middle school you just came from. Oh, I don't like that. I'm gonna hate you. And most of the people there that I knew, I've known since elementary school. We grew up together. But I met the guy of my dreams. We're not dating now, but we're really close. Liked him for 18 months now. And I think it was fate that I went there. But at that time, I truly did try to kill myself. And I wrote it all down, and I'll show you. I have a new journal. But I would write it down in journals and stuff. It would be more like a classroom notebook, and I would hide it underneath my mattress and stuff. But my mom started reading my stuff, and she saw how dark I was and how depressed I was. She took me to a doctor and stuff. Anyways, as soon as I was in there, when I first got in, I was terrified. And I promised myself that I would never let anyone feel as low as that if I can stop it. And I would never let anyone have me be the cause of it. She made me feel like I was the cause of it, saying that I was the cause of it. And I was Skyping my friend Ryan, and we've been friends since 3rd grade. So that's 5, maybe 6 years. 5, maybe 6 years, yeah. And I just started crying, and he said, it sounds like she's just trying to use you and get attention. And I'm like, no, Ryan, no. But in the end of it all, because I was going to put a picture of her on Instagram, because if you reveal it, they're less likely to do it. If someone's going to call me out on my bullshit saying, Kinsey, you're going to kill yourself, I don't want you to, so I'm going to have to tell someone, I'm not going to do it then. I want them to look like an asshole, not look crazy. But then she's like, oh, you're such a bitch, blah, blah, blah. I wasn't really going to do it. You were going to let me kill myself. And I was like, no, I wasn't, honestly. You don't understand. And then she was like, I was going to come down and see you. What? You were going to come down and... How? You were going to come down and see me. What? So you were gonna, she's like, I was gonna play dead, like I committed suicide, and me and my mom, we were gonna get plane tickets, we were gonna come down and see you. I was like, oh God, you're kidding me. But I still wasn't sure about it. I thought she was just gonna say that to make me feel like an asshole. So I was like, okay, I'll go out with you again. I'll go out. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still love her to death. I would literally kill myself for her, but I'm not. I have too much. I can't. No, I'm not gonna. But I still love her, and I'm dating her now. I don't like cheating. I don't. I'm not a cheater. I'm not a player. Like, even if my boyfriend did say it was okay for me to date another girl, I wouldn't want to. If you're in a relationship, you're in a relationship with that person. Facebook doesn't need to know. Your Instagram doesn't need to know. Your Twitter doesn't need to know. YouTube doesn't need to know. I'm telling you guys because, I'm trying to show you guys, Not that I can get a boyfriend, because anyone can get a boyfriend or a girlfriend, Anyone can. It's... the fact that she does that. I was literally, that day, yesterday, I promised Ethan I would never, because I came open to him, and I was really open to him, and I felt really bad. And he made me promise to him that I would never self-harm again. So I promised that, and when I make a promise, I keep to it. And if I break it, I feel bad, and then I want to just hurt myself even more. So I kept texting Ethan because I really needed him, because I needed someone to talk to. And he fell asleep. Whoa. My laptop went dark. But he fell asleep. I was pretty upset. But, let me tell you something. Suicide is something you can't joke around. My mom, when I was younger, she tried to commit suicide because she was jonesing. And I was young at the age. I was pretty much not raising her brother and sister, but I was there a lot more than my mom was. And that before she got good. But she was jonesing. And I would like to believe that she wasn't trying to commit suicide, that she was just trying to get high off of aspirin, but then she said that she was trying to commit suicide. And the thing was that day, because I was upset because she was ignoring all of us. She was just laying in bed in the dark on her laptop playing Farm Frenzy. I can remember it vividly. And she asked me to go get her water, and I got her water, and I was like, when can I have a turn on the laptop? And she's like, she said something. She was like, no, maybe later. And she wrote her will out on her laptop. And it wasn't until like she could have died, but she told me basically it was my fault. And I can't. If you guys knew, like, personally, my mom and I would fight all the time, but I can't lose my mom. And it was a really sensitive day that night when my mom came back, because I stayed up till like 9 o'clock because she left at like 4, but she came back at like 9 o'clock. And I was just listening to Teach Me How to Dougie on the laptop. And I didn't even have a Facebook at the time. And my dad's like, oh, there's Kinsey, she's gonna fucking put it all over Facebook. And he just hit me up for no reason. And I knew that he didn't really hit me, it was more like, it wasn't abuse, it wasn't, like, there's a fine line between abuse and stuff. But, he nudged me and it really hurt. I don't know what hurt worse, was my body or my feelings. But my mom and my grandma, they caught it and they're like, and everyone always thinks like, suicide, you can't, depression is something you can't just get rid of with silly words, you know. I am extremely depressed right now. I don't put up videos when I'm depressed. I try not to. Because I feel like I'm just more of an option to people than anything. No, you can't get rid of that. You can't get rid of those feelings ever. Once you start self-harming, you can't get rid of those feelings. You know, some days I feel like I don't even have a reason sometimes to hurt myself, but I do it anyways because it's an addictive pain. It's an addictive pain that I love. And sometimes we take it too far. Sometimes it's because we're not trying to hurt other people. We're trying to get rid of all the pain that's inside us. And the more life that we lose, the more pain that we've lost. I don't know. I really don't know. You know, people can be insane, crazy, but life's a beautiful thing. You know, there's a lot of uglies in it, but I mean, can you remember your life before this one? Not many people can, and if you are, you're talented. I can't remember my life before this one. You know, you never know. Why end it short? You know, why end it short? If you need help with suicide, you know, please talk to me. You're worth it. You are so worth it. And you're beautiful. You're so beautiful. Okay, message me. I'll leave how to contact me in the link below. Thanks.